How are we doing? So, I'm gonna go over this blade sharpener I've had for about a year now. American sharpener model. This is a fixed model. I'm gonna try to do a pretty quick one, hopefully under 5 minutes. Because I know if you're like me, you see a couple of videos so you know kind of the gist of it. So, here you have the Honda blade adapter. This here setting is for the HRX homeowner version, if you want to call it. This next set of holes is for the HRX, so you would need to shift it over. This does come with this hardware here that comes with the plate. As you can see how good of a edge it leaves. It's pretty sharp. And then you only have to use this blade, this top blade, I'm gonna say, with this adapter. You can use the bottom one without it. You can just put it straight onto it. You just take it off. This is the only downfall that I kind of agitates me sometimes. Ooh, it came off. That's the first time it's ever happened. I'll fix that later, but typically, well, I guess I can fix it real quick. Typically, you have to just to close it. You have to just go and go and go and go. So it gets a little irritating going from that adapter to, say, this one. You see how big? I'm sure you can see the big gap. So you just have to screw it and screw it and screw it to finally get a nice tight seal. But big thing was, I probably should have gone with this, and I was looking at this one when I bought that one there, the Bradley. I'm not in use, so if someone wants that one, pay shipping and I'll send it out to you. The stone is like $60, and I really don't want to buy a $60 stone and it not really work the way I wanted it. It wasn't working all that well. This is one of the blades. You can see I did with the difference, so you can see there. This is the Bradley one when I was grinding it, and then a few months ago, I forget when, but I redid it with this American sharpener. You can see the big difference there, what it did. So that's why I wanted to get a newer one, a blade sharpener. But overall, great unit here. About 250 or so. Let me get to something else before. It comes with this bracket here, it comes with this here, and it comes with this arm here. You can get different length ones, all the other stuff, but typically you just need this here. It does not come with hardware. This hardware here, it does come with these bolts here, but not this hardware. So you will need to get some hardware. And you can bolt these. It has different variations of mounting, and I just mounted it on my toolbox, as you can tell. Some people say you can mount it on your trailer, stuff like that, and just use a cordless one, all that good stuff. But this is where I've actually put it. But for $200, well worth it. Once again, I just wish they had like a quick release to put this back and forth, just because you have to screw this in. This here is for different levels to hold them. As you can tell, let me show you, the White Bravo one has a little more of a flare, so that's why I left them higher. If anyone with American sharpener thinks that's a problem or sees this video by any chance, let me know, and I will, I guess, readjust them, because you just, as you can tell, it's just an Allen wrench. You just screw them back and forth to the different levels. And the one thing I do like about these little flap discs do cost a lot less. They're like $8 at most. These are the Diablo or something. I buy different ones from like Harbor Freight and all that, just to try which ones work better. They're all about the same, but this lasted me about a good month and a half, maybe. I don't have that many blades, as you can tell. I just probably these blades here I don't really use, but I have like 5 sets. I probably have about 10 sets or so, but sharpen them all once, and then for the following week I replace them once a week. And I'll sharpen all of them 1 week, and don't have to worry about it for about 2 weeks, and then do it all over again. But they do have different models. This is a fixed one for 3rd degree. They have different ones for mulching kits. All I use is that type of mulching kit. So it's a good entry level sharpener at your 200 maybe. But if you don't have grinder, which I'm sure most of us have grinder, you're probably looking at 350 or 100, depending. That's a Ryobi, so it's like $100. Maybe you can find one at Harbor Freight or so. you'll probably be all in maybe 300 bucks. So for 300 bucks, I would really recommend to get one of these. As we all know, tools for us are a real big thing that we need. If we don't have the right tool, I think we're going to struggle to do whatever it is. We've all done the hand grinding. I know I did it. I'm sure many of us have done it, and it's a pain in the butt. After a while, you probably end up like this. So put it on your credit card and just go for it. I do a lot of the stuff, pay it off in a few months, put it on the credit card and pay it off in a few months, and we're good to go. If anything I can say, just try to just think if it's a good thing fit for your company and whatever it may be. If you need a trailer, if you're struggling with, if you can get away with it with now, but once again, we all know tools are an important thing for us. So it's something that we need. That's just my 2 cents there. Let me just show you how that gets in. So this here goes into here, and at least let me show you how it goes. You put the blade here, and you just sharpen up, go slow, and that's about it. Oh, the only other thing I would say is just frustrating. This is frustrating. You have to put it in, out, shut it off, put it down. Sometimes, as you can tell, that little nick there, when I put it down, it hits, as you can tell. So you do have to be careful when you pull it out a little bit, shut it off. Or I do the one thing I do with my right hand: take it out, let the grinder run, and then just take it out, flip it over, and just tighten it with one hand, just because I don't want to shut it off, because you are shutting it off and on, but don't let that deter you. It's still a good unit. So take care.